Today we examine an event that shook the Americas. Not a war between nations, not a political revolution, but the reported fall of one of the most powerful criminal figures of the 21st century, Nemesio Oseguera Cervantes, known globally as El Mencho. For over a decade, his name echoed through intelligence briefings, border towns, and international most wanted lists. And now, reports suggest the king of Jalisco has fallen. But when a king falls, the empire does not disappear, it fractures. Within hours, highways burned, armed convoys rolled across western Mexico, and a nation braced for what comes next. For over a decade, one name sparked more fear in Mexico than any other: El Mencho. As the leader of the Cartel de Jalisco Nueva Generación, the CJNG, he didn't just run a drug business, he commanded a private army. Born into poverty in Michoacán, Mencho was a former police officer who transitioned into the criminal world, eventually breaking away from the Sinaloa cartel to form his own faction. Under his leadership, the CJNG became the fastest-growing and most violent criminal organization in the world. Their reach extended across 28 of Mexico's 32 states and into over 100 countries, controlling the flow of fentanyl, cocaine, and methamphetamine. But it wasn't just their size that made them dangerous, it was their tactics. The CJNG pioneered the use of weaponized drones, improvised explosive devices, and a brand of propaganda that rivaled international terror groups. The rumors of Mencho's death had circulated for years, often attributed to his failing health and a long battle with kidney disease. But the events of recent weeks were different. This wasn't a quiet passing in a hospital bed. Reports began to emerge of a massive, high-stakes military operation in the rugged highlands of the Sierra Madre. Intelligence suggests that Mexican special forces, coordinated with international intelligence agencies, finally pinned down the elusive leader in a remote safe house. The operation was met with ferocious resistance. Cartel inner circle bodyguards engaged the military in a battle that lasted hours. While official government confirmations were initially slow to emerge, the reaction on the ground told the story before the press office could. The lord of the cockfights was gone, and his empire was about to fracture. The response was instantaneous. In what has become a hallmark of cartel retaliation, narcobloqueos erupted across western Mexico. Within hours of the news, hijacked semi-trucks were set ablaze on major arteries, paralyzing commerce and trapping civilians in a crossfire of uncertainty. The Mexican government responded by deploying thousands of troops, members of Sedena and the National Guard, to the states of Jalisco, Guanajuato, and Michoacán. The objective was clear: prevent a total collapse of order. But in the vacuum left by a kingpin, peace is a rare commodity. The Mexican government responded by deploying thousands of troops, members of Sedena and the National Guard, to the states of Jalisco, Guanajuato, and Michoacán. The objective was clear: prevent a total collapse of order. But in the vacuum left by a kingpin, peace is a rare commodity. Perhaps as dangerous as the bullets was the misinformation. As the violence spread, so did the digital chaos. On platforms like TikTok and WhatsApp, unverified videos claimed cities were under complete cartel occupation, and fake government curfew notices went viral. This information warfare is a deliberate tactic used by cartels to spread panic and undermine the perceived authority of the state. It makes it nearly impossible for the average citizen to know where is safe and what is true. The death of El Mencho isn't just a domestic issue for Mexico, it is a global security concern. The CJNG is a multi-billion-dollar enterprise. Without a clear successor, the cartel may split into warring factions, leading to a splintering effect that often results in even higher levels of localized violence. This instability comes at a sensitive time. Mexico is preparing to co-host the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Guadalajara, the heart of CJNG territory, is a host city. The international community is watching closely. Can the Mexican government guarantee the safety of millions of fans if the country's most powerful cartel is in the midst of a bloody civil war? This event may force a massive tactical shift in how Mexico handles organized crime in the lead-up to 2026. History has shown us that when one kingpin falls, others are waiting in the shadows. Whether it's the Sinaloa cartel, looking to reclaim lost territory, or Los Menores, seeking to consolidate power, the death of Mencho marks the end of an era, but not the end of the conflict. The people of Mexico remain caught in the middle. They are resilient, but they are weary of a war that has lasted nearly 2 decades. The coming months will determine if this is a step toward justice or the beginning of an even more fragmented and unpredictable chapter of violence. The fall of El Mencho is a reminder of the sheer complexity of the drug war. It is never as simple as removing one man from the board. We will be following this story as it develops, bringing you updates on the shifting power dynamics in the region. If you found this analysis helpful, please hit the like button. It truly helps the channel grow in this new phase. What do you think? Does the removal of a leader like Mencho make Mexico safer? Or does the resulting power vacuum create more danger? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We read as many as we can. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming deep dives. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay safe.